Hello and welcome back to another stream. So in this stream, we are building the ultimate farm. We may as well get started because I'm going to give you a tour. So we'll drive around the whole field and then I'll give it you from the beginning. But yeah, we're doing this for a bit of fun because why not? I like building. We are on flat acres, 4 times. As you can see by the map. We're using field 12 and we're nowhere near filled it yet. There's still a bunch to do. We're going to be doing something on each field. So it's not just going to be like fields and everything. We're going to be building a town with sell points, shops, everything. But yeah, you can kind of see how big the farm is for now. There's a few things we need to fix, but we will do that. You might wonder what's in this forest here. If you want to know what's in that forest, click that link in the chat. What? You just crashed into me. Click that link in the chat and it's a 5-minute video of you showing what I did in there. Because it is one of the best builds you will ever see. So this is the beginning. So you are presented as soon as you drive in with a waterfall, a very beautiful sounding waterfall. This is where you can park vehicles and stuff. But this is the main gate. Which way shall we go first? Left, right? Or straight? We'll go left. There's only one thing to the left. Here is the main farmhouse. There is still a few adjustments we need to do. So, we got a nice seating area for a barbecue, because why not? This is the main house. It's a very beautiful house. We got a Land Rover Defender, of course. Nissan GTR R35, Nismo, some Ford truck, and you know what? If I had to pick out of all 3 cars, I'd still pick the Defender any day. But yeah, this is the house. This is a greenhouse we added. We added firewood storage. We built this pond with a nice little seating area, and if you listen closely you can hear frogs. But that's that. So this is the house. It's not fully done yet. There is still a few adjustments we need to do. And then we'll go down this path here. Let me just line this up here, because we're going to go down there next. So these sheds are for your storage, so like your bales, not seeds, bales of food. This is stables. All this part here is for the animals. This is stables. And I chose this one mainly because of the lights, because I like the warm white. This is the field they're all on. One just disappeared. But yeah, it's fine. We're going to be adding more things to this, more structures and everything, just so it's not one big open field, so it's got something about it, so it's not plain and boring. But yeah, that's that. Now I'll show you where the cows are, because we have 1,300 cows. We're just doing this for fun. There's no actual reason behind any of this. It's just for fun and see what we can come up with, because I like building. So this is You can go each path, it don't really matter. So this is the cow area, this is the barn. This one has a feeding robot. So I think with the feeding robot, I've used it once on a different map. You just fill it with everything, and then it automatically does it all. But yeah, we've got 1,300 cows. Water buffalo more specifically. We added some trees, some little forest areas. The field is pretty big. But as you can see, they've got shelter and everything. There's another little forest area down there. We're going to be adding more to everything. I'm thinking of putting something here, but I'm not sure yet. But there is, behind them trees here, quick sneak peek. If you want to see what's behind there, click that link. It'll take you to a 5-minute video of me showing you what it is. It is one of my best builds I've ever done, and I can guarantee you've never seen it done on this game. Alright, so now to the main farm. We built this long ass road. Trees each side, bushes each side. I just like it feeling closed in and not open. It does go on a while, but we can't go that way because we've got the horses field over there. Just give it a minute. We'll get there. I'm gonna put this here. So this path, right at the bottom, takes you to the main barn, well, shed, where we hold our tractors. So we've got this one here, for now. We will be adding more because here, there's gonna be a field of something. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. So when you actually look out the window, you get the view of the field. And then this path just takes you back round to, I'm going to add something here, but I don't know what yet. I might just add a service centre with a wash station, fill in that gap. This takes you back to this. So we turn right. This takes you to the shed where we will be housing our equipment, so like your ploughs, your cultivators, your planters, your seeders. The silo, I think that one holds 6 million, so not too bad. This is like your fillable station, so you got a water tank here, you got your lime here, you got your fertilizer there, you got your herbicide there, you got some stones, you got some fuel. These are silage bunkers. We added 4 here. 2 long ones, we just joined them together on each side. And we got this big one here, mainly just to fill in the gap. But that's that. This shed here is what's going to hold like the trucks, the harvesters, all of that stuff. As you can see, we've got one in there already. Like I said before, there is a few adjustments we need to do, but we will do that. And now you go down this path. This takes you to a shed, of course. What will have our seed, fertilizer, all of that. And we planted everything around it. So down here takes you down this way. We'll turn left right now actually. This takes you to a windmill I added, because why not, I just wanted it for like a visual look. This takes you to another shed. But this has a service centre in it. So you can service your vehicles. You can store whatever. We added these racks, but I realised yesterday I did put them in the wrong way. But we'll fix that one day. And now here is a very beautiful location I decided to do. A rock structure, bunch of plants, trees, all of that stuff. And you can walk under it. Try doing it natural. Just for a bit of structure, because I think it looks good. As you can see, there's different sorts of plants, different everything. But yeah, that's that. And that is the whole farm. All these paths take you back to where you began, which is all at the main path. So, what is the plan today? The plan today, we need to design the fields. We need to add some. Because I think if we do some of that, then we have an idea of where things are going to go, because we can't just use up too much space. So we'll get in the massive. We need to cut through some of these trees so we can actually, I'm going to do it here or somewhere. Actually I'll do it here. So it's going to make a pathway to our field. But yeah, if you are liking this, please hit that like button and please subscribe. We're on the road to 100, we're very close. And thank you for joining. Alright, that should be wide enough. So we do one there. The field will wrap around it this way. We could open a gateway here somewhere. Literally where I'm facing. So you have two ways of getting in this field. Right, chop this one down. Alright, so we've got 2 ways to get in now. So go through that way, or you can go through this way. Here. So what I'm going to do is drop that. We need to buy a big plough. And I know just the plough to do it. Or should I try with an actual thingy plough, an actual plough instead of the other one? You know what? I might see what it's like. Let's just dump this weight here. We use that just to help balance the mulcher. Alright, so what we need, I think it is it classed as a plough? Yes, we need this one. Turn speed up. Let's do that. What's the biggest plough you can get? 10.2. I kind of want to try it. Wait, what's it say? Oh. It needs BKT tyres. I don't know which one's better. But yeah. I just want to try it and see what it's like. See if I can do fields better with it. I'm probably wrong. I probably do this one better. It is bigger too. And I kind of want to see if this massive can actually pull it. Oh shit, I hate when you do that. When you press tab instead of Q. This might not work with my driving. I want to drive the road just because it's wider. I won't be able to fit this plough through the actual farm. But yeah, this is the plough. Beacons on. Imagine that coming at you down the road at 9 miles an hour. But yeah, we've still got things to add here. I might just do a field here. That'd be a good idea. Now let's dump that. Let's unfold that. I don't know how well this is going to go. Alright, let's just make sure we can do this. If not, we can always fix it. Well, of course it will do it. I might actually use thingy plow, that one we've got, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this proper. It's going to be a bit annoying to turn. Yeah. Oh no, let's just carry on, let's just see. I don't want to go too close. But I don't want to go too big with this first field. So I'm thinking to the end of here. How do... I don't even know. I might use the other plow. Am I gonna have to... Is it best to do it this way? Or do I just turn it? I'm just gonna try it. I'll neaten it up with the other plow. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. I'm terrible with them. Try it out. So wheels just slightly off. But yeah, that's the plow I'm thinking of using. That one. Right there. Just because I'm terrible at all this. I just wanted to try it. I want to see if this could actually pull it. Which it can. So let's just dump that here. We'll get the actual finger plow I'm going to use. Dump that there for now. Because we might even do a field down there. Which I might do actually. That'd be a good idea. But we've already made a pathway. Well, we need to make the pathways for this. Which we will do. After we've actually created a field. Because I don't know how big to do this field. I didn't line that up very well, did I? Alright. Let's go. Unfold. This will be more efficient. Might need a front weight. That's gonna cut in too much. And turn too far. Just a slight little bit. Right, let's just do it. I'm just evening it up. But yep, this will be officially the first field on the farm. First of many. I think I might go and get a front weight. Yeah, I'm gonna get my front weight. And get the defender. We do need to still add lights. When we were streaming last night, we did change it to night. And we was trying to figure out where we were putting the lights. How did I get grass there? I'll fix that later. I should just be able to drive up to that and just put it on. Oh, I just need to check something quick. Hold on. There we go. But you know, I've been excited to build this farm. I think this is going to be my favourite ever farm build I have ever done, because we've done a few. We did one on New Hope, which did a lot of work on, but this one's going to be way better than New Hope. The fender can handle it. Let's see if we can do it. Of course we can. I'm trying to think what we do put around the fields, because I don't want them to just look plain. I want them to have something. There we go. How big? Do I just do up to the road here? I think doing it up to the road will be fine. Nice little curve. I want enough room so I can put trees around the whole outside. But yeah, if you are new here, welcome. We are building the most ultimate farm you'll ever see. We have started by actually building the farm layout. It's nowhere near done yet. And we are now creating some field. Well, one field, because that shed over there you see has windows in it, and I want a field right in front. And I know we're on a flat map, but none of this map is going to be flat. We're going to be doing different terrain heights, different terrains, all of that. Just because I don't want a basic farm. I want different. There's too many farms that are just basic. Do we do trees or bushes all the way? I don't know yet. Oh, look at that connection. See that connection, how it just connected perfect. Because that's the main barn, what will hold all our tractors. As you can see, there's a Fent 1000 in there, and a class. That's a class, isn't it? Can't remember. And there's a defender, of course. But I think this will be a good, decent sized field. That's what I wanted to check. Stats. Does it tell you how many certain things you've done? Oh no. I was hoping it tells how many trees we've planted. I know, well, placed from the shop. Well, from construction menu. Ploughed areas, 13.85 acres. Luckily this is the first actual field, so we can work out how big this field is. I do usually use a tractor with tracks on it to do all this, but right now this is proving me wrong. Might be a bit different when we plant it because it might be very bumpy. This shouldn't take that long actually. But yeah, if you've got any ideas of what we should do on the farm, please let me know. Because right now I'm just doing whatever comes to my head. If it comes to my head, I do it straight away. And if it looks terrible, I redo it. That's what I've done with this whole farm. But now we know the actual layout, it's easier. Like the hardest bit is placing the first thing because you're trying to picture the layout you're going to do. I'm just going to drive straight. Drive straight while I have a drink of coffee. We're filling this area. But also what we're going to do on the farm, we're going to build like a big ass town. Because I just want to make map. I'm just pretty much making my own map on a flat world. Just having creative freedom. But the town is going to be functional. So it'll have different shops, different sell points, all of that. Because we've got all this land on the map. So we'll choose a certain land and see which one we're going to choose. But we'll do the map another time. Not the map, we'll do the town another time. That was lucky. I had my phone lent up on a stand and it's next to my PC, and I got a notification, it vibrated and it fell off nearly, and I just caught it just in time. It nearly, I'm surprised it didn't smash the glass on the case. If it did, I would not be happy. Give me a minute heart attack. But yeah, the town is going to be big. We've got a whole, I'll show you quickly. Construction, I think it's in others. We've got all these houses and everything, buildings, different types. So we'll be using all of them. But first we need to actually finish the farm, finish the fields, because there's going to be a shit ton. But all these fields are going to be each different. So yeah, there'll be a flat one, there'll be some with hills, just different heights, just not basic. Different shapes, just different. But there will be things in the fields. A whole bunch of stuff. There we go, we got that part. And if you are wondering what tractor we are using a Massey Ferguson 9S, not medium, no, large. It is a modded one, it is this one. And the engine set off is extreme, so it's got 1400 horsepower and 48 kilowatts. And we are using, not these tyres, but these are wider actually I think. We are using more specifically them. And you can change the interior and everything. But yeah, this is the mod I am using. So that's why this tractor can pull this 1400 horses. It goes 90 miles an hour. But I use this tractor all the time, it's my favourite tractor. Even a standard Massey Ferguson 9S is my favourite. Right, the interior we've got red seats with a bit of black. I think this is all leather. Yeah, black leather, red leather. Oh, it's raining. I always overlap a little bit. I've just always done it. It's just because I'm shit at driving. And I always miss like that, that's why I overlap. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you very much. But yeah, if you're like, I just nearly smashed it again. Just nearly smashed my phone. I'm not even looking at it because I just know it's gonna be fucked. Surprisingly, it didn't break. But yeah, if you're new here, we are building a farm from scratch, just for fun. And we're doing it all on a live stream. Like, behind us is the main farm. I have a playlist of the whole streams, so you can see what we've done from start to finish. And we have a lot of plans. Like, we have big fields. We're going to be building a whole town with different sell points, different roads, different everything. So if you would like to see all of that, please hit that like button and please subscribe. We're almost at 100. And thank you for joining. And I did a secret build. Well, it's not secret, but we did a build which I am very happy about. I made a 5-minute video showing it off, which I have linked into the chat, so if you wouldn't mind checking that out and let me know what you think. But yeah, the reason I've done this field is because, picture this. Picture this. This is a shed for the tractors, with the windows. You get to see your field. I think it'll look nice. I mean, this is actually the way into it. We do have 2 way-ins. So this one here. And then there's one here, which we will make a proper path. That's why I always overlap a little bit, because I'm terrible at driving. But each field's going to have something different about it. So you're not just going to see flat fields. Like, we're going to do a whole field on a hill, do a bunch of hills in it. Different sizes, all of that stuff. Because sometimes flat fields are boring. You need something a bit extra. There will be like not obstacles, but structures inside some of the fields. You'll have to wait and see what they are. I've got a plan. The reason I'm doing this is because, honestly, there's no like challenge about it. It's just, I like building. I just like building and coming up with things. And we did actually start with 100 million. Now we got 49 million. Because we bought all the fields for 40 million. Every bit of land, 40 million. And I think we spent about 10 million. Yeah, we would have spent like 10 million pretty much on the farm. How did I miss that little bit? What's there? I think I fixed the delay. There's not that much of a delay anymore. Let's try and work it out on the delay. So I'm going to count from now. Just over 5 seconds. Alright, that's fine. I think it was over 5 seconds. I don't know what we're gonna plant in here. I think actually I might get a worker to do the planting in this. We're gonna make another field. Because the worker should be fine doing this field. There's nothing in it. There's nothing where it can crash into. There's nothing where it can get stuck. So I think we're alright for that. But the land we have built our farm on is 200 acres. I don't know the specific size of this field. That's the only thing. But if we're going the statistics, we can find out how much we have ploughed. I knew I'd fuck up. But yeah, this one's nearly done. And we'll figure out how much of it we have ploughed and then we'll kind of get the size of it. And the GPS should work, so we'll get a worker to plant this. I want a good looking crop. But after this field, when I make my other, I have a big plan for it. It's not just going to be a field, it's going to have something going through it. And that's all you get, it's a hint. I'm just trying to picture it. We do need a tractor for the helper. He's not using them ones. We've almost finished. One more pass, I think. One and a bit. We've done. This is the field. Let's see. Do the statistics tell me? Ploughed acres, 55.15. So that's probably like, so yeah, it's 55 acres, that field. So, we need a tractor. Something for the worker. No, 3,000 horsepower is too much for him. How about, we don't know what we're going to use to plant. Not that, because the work is useless. Maybe that. No, it's gonna be that. Tractor. What tractor do I never use? How about that? I'll never use this one. So many add-ons. I always feel like the axle's gonna snap. Beacon lights, yeah, let's add them. I had no idea about what different GPSs is extra lights. Yep. Attaches. Which one do we do? What's that? Quick hitch and triangle. Oh, quick hitch. Let's do that. I don't know. Let's try that. Now what can you do? Oh, you can lower, you can lift. What's this one do? Open the door. Open the back. That's inside. I shouldn't have even put the fenders on it. The fenders look a bit wank. Just because I was skinny down. They don't really need to be under them. Right, what are we going to plant? Canola's always a good one. I like the flowers. Canola it is. And you're going to get a quick view of the farm. This is the build. I did a video showing you what it is through there. But you'll have to click the link in the chat to see that. It's only a 5-minute video. That's a nice waterfall I did. Need to fix that grass there. You know, I never used John Deere. I'm more of a Massey Ferguson person, or a Fendt person. But yeah, you can see how long the road is. Has to be. I'm gonna... At the right of here, we're gonna actually put like a service building there with a wash station. But you... Look, this is the bit of the farm. I'm just gonna go through it quick, because I've already shown most of it before. We need to move that. I don't know where we're gonna put it yet. I need to still find a specific location. Oh shit, we're stuck. I wish it did spin. This bit here is one of my favourite bits. Having the rock. Different flowers, different plants. But yeah, that's not all of it. Yeah, I'll give you a quick show. So, this is the main house. You got your nice little seating area with a barbecue. This is the house. You got a Nissan GTR R35 in Nismo. You got some, I think it's meant to be a Ford, but it's a Lizard. We got a greenhouse. We got firewood storage. We got a pond we made, and if you listen closely, you can hear frogs. It's very nice. This isn't nowhere near done yet. This area here is the farm animal area. So, bales, feed, stables for the horses. The horses in the field. We will be adding more stuff, so it's not just a plain field. Down this path you get to see 1,300 cows. Well, more specifically, water buffalo. This is the cow barn with the feeding robot. As you can see. But yeah, we added some forest areas in here. Yeah, there's 1,300 of these. I just like them. We will be adding more animals, we'll be adding more everything. Because we know when they're done. Another forest area. A little forest area down there. But yeah, this is only pretty much the start of what we've done. We do need to still put some more grass. I just did it quick so the animals look better. And in there is, let's just Actually, I'll show you down here. I'll show you a little teaser. Yeah, this bit here, where his path is, if you want to see that, click the link, it'll take you to a 5-minute video of it. It's one of my best builds. This is the entrance. You get a nice waterfall. This is surrounded by a forest. But yeah, that's the farm so far. And this is obviously the main gate. But we have done all this on a live stream. We do need to make paths to this field. But this is the field we have just completed. Let me just make sure GPS is working. Perfect. Let him do that. And we use this plough and this Master Ferguson 9S with 1400 horsepower to actually plough the field. It is about, I think we said 55 acres, this bit. Yeah, this is 55 acres. We have done all this on 2 acres of land. I can show you the map. Actually, I'm going to save the game. I'm going to save the game because I turned auto saver because I was messing around doing different hill types and everything just in case I did it all wrong and we needed to load it back. But yeah, this is where the whole farm is. 200 acres of land. Now we need to do something for another field. But I'm thinking when we do make a town, if we do field 19 the town, and then do pretty much 250 acres worth of a town. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big town. So I'm thinking to do this next field because I have a plan with it. Oh, never bought that. Let's buy it. Oh, it's 0 anyway. Yeah, but the reason I'm doing this is just for fun, so I can see what I come up with. 217 acres, 288. I think if we do field 11 with the idea what I'm thinking. I'm not going to put anything here yet because I might do something. But we've got the work planting canola because I just want a nice field. Nice looking field. And there's nothing he can crash into. It's an open field. If he crashes or gets stuck, he's fired. Because helpers are more useless. But yeah, the reason is because this shed here, because of the windows and you got your tractors, I want when you look out the window you get a nice looking field in front. But yeah, this is another pathway to this field, which we will do. But for now we'll actually create everything. So yeah, if you want to keep seeing more of this, please hit that like button and please subscribe. I will be streaming every weekend. I know it's not a weekend now. I do it through the week sometimes. Alright, so we need to do it on this field. So the plan is I am going to put a field right there. What do we do? Where do we do it? I need just a flat surface. So, construction. Oh yeah, these are what we're going to be using for the town. These different buildings and everything. And there's going to be 200 acres worth. So just think how big that is. But yeah, this is the field. So what I'm going to do is turn it all to grass. I like FS22, but this one's FS25. And then if you hold shift, you get a straight line all the way down. We're going to be ploughing all this anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. But for what I want to do, we need to see. Because I'm going to be adding hills, different sizes and everything with this. Oh, okay. I know, FS25 is good. Just stand that up there. The only thing I miss about the older farming simulators is when you used to be able to crash into other cars and just they'd actually move, not like this where when you crash into them they just sit still. How much? We got a lot. Oh my god. I wonder if it's easier to just... It might be easier to just figure out what I'm gonna do. Hold on. So to do the hills. How do I make this? There we go. I'm going to save the game just in case this all messes up. Because I've turned out all save off so I can do things like this. And if it goes wrong I can just quit and restart. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing whatever comes to my head. How do I want to do the hills? I think the best way is to just have no plan. I know this looks weird right now, but once we level it all off and smoothing it out, it'll make a bit more sense. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's have a quick look, see what it looks like. I know it looks very bumpy, but just wait till we smooth it. Alright, I'm just trying to think how high is good enough. It just makes it that much more better. I'm really hoping this works. So I literally have no idea what I'm doing. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not exactly thinking about it, I'm just doing. And if it looks terrible, it looks terrible. I know it looks weird, but it should work, hopefully. Do I have a class? Yes. Yeah, got this one. I was going to use this to actually plough the fields, but I wanted to try the Massey Ferguson and see how it did. Which, it did pretty good. We got this John Deere. I've rarely ever used John Deere. But this is the Massey Ferguson I'm using, in the Massey Ferguson 9S, but this one's got 1400 horsepower. And Defender, of course. Got a Nissan GTR R35 Nismo. I think this is a Ford. I'm just looking at the badge in the middle. We got this. Got a quad. But yeah. So I think the different heights will make a difference. Actually, let's just move around a sec. We can find out. But once we're smoothing it all out, it'll all make sense. I just don't like basic fields. This bit's a bit high. Maybe, unless I do it high. And which other bit did we do? We did this one down here. Alright, we're next. Right, will this work? I know we're not going to be able to plough over that, that's impossible. Just wait. I'm hoping this idea is good. When that's smooth, that might look alright. This one's not terrible. I think they're fine. So, if we soften it, it makes it a bit of a smoother hill. I can't remember where I just went then. Right, let's have a look at that, let's see. A little bit of a height difference, little bumps, little hills, perfect. I think it's kind of worked. Obviously I'm jumping around because I'm going fast as fuck. Did we do all this here? Can't remember. Oh yeah, that's not even a hill. It just adds to it, and it doesn't mean it's just a basic flat field. Right, nice smooth hills. I am going 55, so obviously I'm going to jump. Maybe this bit here what needs a bit sorting out. Unless I just leave it. I don't know. Let's just see, can this actually plough over it? It should be able to. Right, so it does it like that. So it will do it, but it might be a bit too sharp. Try that. It's not as high, but it's still got the hill effect. Like that. And it will still be able to plough and plant around it. And now we've got this bit down here. And we got that bit there. I don't want this one to go too low. I want a bit more height than usual. But each field I do is going to have something different. So like this one's going to be a hilly field. One will have a forest in it. One will have something else. Some will have weird shapes. So there's different varieties. Well, let's see that. Alright, actually, maybe that corner, this line here. So we do this corner bit there. Maybe make that one a slight bit lower to match this kind of. It'll be easier to see all this once it is all planted because everything's going to be at different heights. Right, this is the... Now let's see. There we go. It's like little hills. Yeah, that'll do. Nice little rollers in this one. Nice little drops. Yeah. I think that's alright. Just give me a second, just need to check some up. Alright. Now it's this one. It lags a bit when I use the arrows, but that's fine. Yeah, if you're liking this, please hit that like button, and please subscribe. We're almost at 100, and thank you for joining. You can kind of see the circle mode around the little bumps in it. Now let's see. Nice little hills, nice little drops. Yeah, maybe them little bits there. Yeah, let's do them little bits there. So to the left of the tractor. Like that, smooth them out. Nice round hills, perfect. I think this works. I think we've done all the hills, haven't we? I think if we just plough it and actually see what it will look like. I could get another tractor to do it. Because how big is this field? Was it 200 acres? I can't remember. 214. No. Oh, I'm gonna have to create a field. I need to get rid of that plant, what's there? The GPS still not working? No. But once we actually plough the field and create it, it will work. And we'll probably go round it, round the edges again to get them perfectly straight. I'm just shit at doing all this. You know what? I want to do another big hill. different hill types. Like that. Oh my god, look how straight that is. Terrible. I will eventually run like a small plough down it and get it all lined up perfect. This is just doing it quick. Could create multiple fields actually in this. Could actually. Might be good making multiple. I'm trying to just... That's where it should be. He's doing well, he hasn't got stuck yet. Oh look, GPS is working. Very annoying. We will get all this looking nicer eventually. There we go. I always overlap a little bit anyway, always have done. Oh, my coffee. My lukewarm coffee, which was actually pretty good. Now we're getting to some hills, as you can see right in front. See how it does wrap around? Alright, no. So that hill's gonna... It might work with a smaller... With a smaller plough it might work better. But let's see. See that bump right there? Here. It will probably work better with a smaller plow actually. Small flex. Like this one's pretty stiff. Like that, that's molded around it perfect. Yeah, I do think it'll work better with more realistic equipment. Like cultivators, they'll mold around it a bit better. And smaller plows instead of these 26-meter ones. But you can kind of see the hills. We destroyed the whole field, didn't we? Yeah. So we can't even get helpers to work on the other side. You know what I could do to be more efficient? Grab this. Grab another one of these. Change your speed. Will high hitch all? I don't even know. Weights. Main colour, black. Design colour, Fent green. I'm gonna get a worker to plough another field. So hopefully, next time we do a field we don't have to bother messing around. We gave it to the main farm track. We did. You know what, this bit here is one of my favourite bits. This is the waterfall we did. But what's even better than that is this area. What I'm not showing, you'll have to click the link in the chat to see the whole video. It's only a 5-minute showcase, so if you want, check that out and let me know what you think. Because that is one of my favourite builds we've done, and it looks pretty good. And I can guarantee you've probably never seen it ever done. We'll do the field next door. Or this one. Do it next door. Actually, what's this one? he was 16, get him to do that. Let's just make sure he can actually do it. He should be able to. He's doing well. He's not stuck. See, I enjoy doing all these sort of things. It's fun to just build and come up with things. But yeah, like I said before, I get a small ploughing I'll just make it as straight as possible after. This is just testing stage of everything. I want to get rid of the rain. I can't be bothered with it. Calendar, when's it stop? 12 o'clock. There we go. Alright, this hill might be a bit weird to do. Unless it can do it. I think it can do it. It can do it. That's why I overlap a little bit, because I'm terrible at driving. I'm trying to did it. It muddied around it pretty well. Now there's a little bit of a hill here. Perfect. Rollers. Does them pretty perfect. It's just it never does well when there's workers working. Always lags a little bit. Let's get them little bits. What about... I don't know. I wonder if GPS will work on that bit. I'm just going to keep it here and see if it will go straighter. More hills, let's see how it does. Perfect. Perfect. What about this bit? Perfect. Mold around that, perfect. Now these are the hills, what are big. No problem there. Maybe on the next bit down. That'll end up being perfect. See what I mean about having the hills? It just adds to it. What if I do GPS? Because that feels still kind of created. Let's see what it figures out, see if it confuses it. Yeah, it's confused it. Because these hills pretty nice. But now you can actually start seeing the hills form. We'll be able to see how these ones forming. Nice little rollers. Perfect. Apart from that little bit, I think that might have got a bit of lag, I don't know. Wait, I have an idea. See this? We can. That's 30.5 meters. This is only only 26. And it plants it at the same time. And no previous cultivating or ploughing is necessary. Let's turn speed up. Colours. Main colour, red. Design colour, black. Black. Oh no, I picked the wrong one. What's that? I want to see the mass he can pull it. Let's just drop this near the shed. Drop it here with this one. We do have specific locations, but I'm going to get rid of all this. But I'm going to stop that work from ploughing. Which... he's nearly done. Might put a sunflower field here. I will be surprised if this can pull it. I know it's got 1400 horsepower, but it hasn't got the weight. We're not going to be able to get in there. Right, we're going to have to just fill it up first. I think be a bit easier. It all gets put there, so if we... I think we can drive round. And then we can put that out, however I do it, N. Let's move this down here. So we're going to use shit ton of seeds. I think it's like 20k. And the best thing is, bulk fill. I suggest getting bulk fill as a mod, because you only have to press it once and it fills up from everything around it. See, it's on the 12k now. But yeah, the reason I'm doing this first, filling it up first, it's easier to manoeuvre. Imagine I have the exact right amount of seeds. Won't do, but pretty much close. Almost, just needed 2% more. Feel that. Fill that up. Let's see how much fertilizer we have. What we're gonna plant. What's a good looking crop for that field? Right, we're on 6k, let's see if it changes. I mean, fills up when we he's almost done. Oh yeah, it carries on when you get out. Imagine I have the exact right amount with this. He's finished planting now. But yeah, if you're liking this, please hit that like button and please subscribe. We're almost at 100, we are very close. And thank you for joining. Right, we had way more than we need, but it's fine. I think this goes in front. Yeah, it does. I thought we were going to have it in one then. There we go. Come on, Massey, you can do it. Let's see, does it let me do GPS? Let's just have a see. Because GPS was working on the field before. Actually, one thing I need to check. Because have I just done this because I don't know if it's actually gonna work. Alright, let's just turn around and get straight. Ah, well, actually. What should we plant? Barley. I just want to see if it will do them parts what are technically not a field. I'm hoping it does. I don't think it will. No, fuck. So it's pretty much a waste of time. Is there not an option for create? Oh no, I didn't think there would be. But at least we have it to plant it anyway. Well, at least we know for next time not to do that way. Where do we go? I guess I think it's down here. Yeah. I might create multiple fields in this 200 acres. So I might halve it. That might be a good idea. Because we've got all that to do. Will it jump? Almost. So what if we go from here? Split it in half and just add multiple fields. I'm only doing it because I don't want to plough every single bit of this field right now. Do it bit by bit, really. We'll do it up to this one here. And then to separate the fields, we'll put trees going right down them and around them. time is it? 5:45. There we go. This bit don't matter, but I want it to match. At least we can use that to actually plant on this field now. But these hills are like my favourite bit we've done today. See, it molds around it pretty good. And best thing about when it's ploughed, you can see the height difference and everything, that lot. I'm thinking if this works, what I'm going to do if we keep that in a straight line, if you hold shift it keeps it in a straight line, and it gives us a straight line all the way, and then it should separate the field. And then GPS should work when we actually go to plant. And now we have a straight line. I don't think it'll work yet. Let's just connect the whole field and then. Like, these hills are a lot bigger. Like, it's hard to get the scale. But it molds around that pretty good. I've only got 10 minutes left. I need to go at 6. So hopefully we should be able to upload this by then at least. And maybe I'm back on a stream later tonight. I'm not sure yet. Depends what happens. But yeah, I think these hills are a good idea. Just wait till we do the next idea for the actual other field. What I'm going to do. Alright, so it messed up a little bit now. But we are using a bigger plough. And it's not got as much flex as a normal. Well, it's just not got enough flex to do all that. Like if it was normal equipment, it probably would have done it. Seemed like it did that one perfect. Now I've got a bit of a roller here. I'm gonna do these perfect. But I am glad I put them hills in. It just adds to it. And once it's actually planted, be able to tell more. This is the last line, I think. Yeah, it is. We'll get that little bit in a bit. It's moulding around them, pretty perfect. But see what I mean about having the hills, it just adds to it. It makes it look so much better, instead of your basic flatness. There is one thing I need to do. I need to put like a grass line down this side, just to like separate it and see if GPS will work for this one specific field, because we're going to have multiple and there's going to be trees and everything like separating them. Alright, we've finished. Finish this field. So, what I want to do, let's just get some grass. Put that in a straight line. Now you can see how straight I did it. Not straight. I can't see, but it should be fine. It'll do. No wonder. Get rid of all this, because you could put some up there, because I'll end up getting rid of it anyway. You can see how straight I did it, oh my god. I'm gonna do my line bigger. Oh. I don't know if GPS will... There we go. Perfect. It works. But see what I mean about the hills, it just adds to it. You can actually see this different shapes now. It's not just a plain basic field. We need to straighten this out. which is fine. We will do that. His GPS is working now, so that's perfect. He's done pretty well, I think. And then next stream we'll be connecting everything, we'll be doing even more, we'll be doing some more building. Let's put this in the shed, what it was actually made for. This shed was actually made for the equipment. There we go. That fits in there perfect. Put this in the actual tractor shed. Let's fold that up, we'll put this down here for now. I can see what the hills are like with this when we stream next time. Let's put it up here. Put this in the actual shed. Put this in the middle because it is the best tractor out of all of these. I'm in the front 1000. That's 1067. Oh yeah, it's slightly higher horsepower. Put this here. Because there's no way I was fitting it in through the farm yet. Let's see what this will look like from this side. There we go, look at it. They're not all perfectly straight, but it's fine. Put this back at the start. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be the end of this stream. So if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. And please subscribe, we're almost at 100. And don't forget, if you want to see what's down this path, click that link in the chat. It'll take you to a 5-minute video of what it is. It's one of the best builds you'll ever see. So yeah, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you maybe tonight or tomorrow. So I'll see you later.